Good morning and howdy y'all to the Lone Star State, wherever you're watching us from. We're coming live to you today from the prettiest little color match F-350 in the state of Texas. Welcome back to the $ Hit Show TX. Today we're going to take a look at the good, bad, and the downright ridiculous happenings across the Lone Star State so far. This week we're going to talk about an endangered toad making a comeback. We're going to talk about some sea cows invading our coastline. Triple-digit heat has returned, hurricane season's creeping up the back steps, and a crude oil ring theft. That sounds like something out of a movie. You can't make this stuff up. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the good first. We got a Houston toad that's making a comeback in the Lone Star State. It's a rare kind of piece of good news. Conservation efforts have significantly helped bring back this endangered Houston toad. After years of habitat reconstruction and reintroducing more offspring and eggs, wildlife experts are seeing some really good signs that the species, which exists nowhere else but right here in Texas, is making a comeback. And I'll tell you what, you got to know things are looking up when the toads are making a comeback. I mean, you can't lie. Texas has proven once again we'll save anything if we'll save a toad. And that's the truth to that story. But more importantly, I think we need more stories like that. Let's talk about the bad, and it's going to hurt. Triple-digit heat is back in business. That little brief stretch of decent weather we had this last weekend, that's officially over. Your Texas forecasters say much of Texas is going to be headed back toward triple-digit temps, while August decides to settle in for the summer. And once again, you know, that cool weather we had this past weekend wasn't really a season, it's more of a commercial break, and I hate commercials. Pretty soon it'll be so hot when you open up your pickup door, you're going to feel like you're checking on your brisket on your smoker. And I don't like that, because it don't come with the smell. Hurricane season. It's getting back in business as well. You know, August, September, that's one of the busiest time hurricanes here in the state of Texas and the coastline. And they say it could be a pretty damn busy one. Right now, we ain't got no immediate threats, but it's going to start heating up with the heat as well. And to all my friends down there on the coast and the Gulf Coast down there, be prepared. So let's review what we have. We got floods that are behind us now. Heat's right here in front of me. Hurricanes are on deck. You know, living in Texas is really basically Mother Nature spinning a wheel and seeing what happens next. Now, granted, I do love Texas, so I'll go with it. Let's talk about a West Texas oil theft ring. This you can't make up. Federal prosecutors out of Lubbock announced that 6 people have pled guilty in a scheme involving stolen crude oil from producers in the Permian Basin. These authorities, they say the conspiracy involved tens of thousands of barrels of crude oil, and a total of 14 people were indicted. One defendant admitted to selling around almost 11,000 barrels of crude oil worth almost $890,000 for about $165,000. Now, where the hell that sale was going on when I was filling up, I don't know, but I would have liked to find it. Apparently, those folks, they looked at the price of oil and said, you know what, let's just skip buying it. I can't even sneak a damn extra ketchup packet from Whataburger without getting caught. And these folks, they're moving enough oil to fill a small lake and not getting caught for a while. Let's go to the funny, because we need funny in our life, right? Florida wildlife is moving to Texas. Our Texas coastline, we've seen an increase in the manatees this summer particularly, all the way from Galveston up to Port Mansfield. You can't make it up, guys. Wildlife officials are asking everybody that's boating out there to keep an eye out for them, because you don't want to hit it with your boat and tear up your boat, because, you know, boat means break out another 1,000, and you don't want to hurt one of them either. But in conclusion with that, even Florida wildlife figured out Texas is where everybody wants to move First the people came, now the manatees are showing up in good numbers. Now at this rate, Buc-ee's, take notice, you're going to want to build an underwater parking lot. Let's talk about something closer to the hill country. Lady Bird Lake has officially reopened. It had lifted the restrictions that were put in place due to all the flooding we had from the bacteria levels and all the debris that, comes along with that and moves into the area. So all you ATX residents, you can once again return to your natural habitat. Paddleboards, kayaks, and debating the best coffee shops in town. The city's emotional support paddleboard launch is back in business, so you are good to go back in that water if you want to. I would never do that. Let's close it out. Folks, that's what's happened so far this early in the week and last week. We got the Houston Toad is making a strong comeback. Manatees are moving in from Florida. And Austin is getting back on the water. Triple digit heat, once again, is here to stay. And ain't nothing we can do about it. Hurricane season, she's ramping up, getting on deck, ready to hit us a grand slam as well. And apparently, some folks out there in West Texas, which I love West Texas, decided buying oil was optional. Only in Texas can you go from an endangered species story to stolen crude oil in the same news cycle. You can't make it up. We got them sea cows. They're down on the coast. I don't know what the market's bringing for them, though. Temperature's so hot enough to cook fajitas on your tailgate. Hurricanes are lurking out in the Gulf. And enough bizarre headlines to keep this show running for a couple of years. Texas, she ain't a state anymore. It's a reality show with no script, no adult supervision, and somehow it's still the best damn place to live in all of America. We're going to see you next time on the $sign Shit Show. TX, baby. Peace out. Stay hydrated. Stay safe. Keep your head on a swivel. Have a good time. Enjoy Texas.